So, we are live again for the next Grand Prix for the HRF1 Community. We are at the Netherlands, and we will be on the track at Zandvoort. We will wait for the invitation for the race, and I will welcome all of you, of course, and then I will welcome the German viewers, and then we get into the standings from the drivers and the constructors. So, I will be right back. Ja, Freunde, auch euch heiße ich willkommen, natürlich, zum nächsten Rennen von der Hybrid Racing Formel 1 Community. Wir sind in den Niederlanden auf Zandvoort. Es wird spannend. Ich habe in den Discord-Chat schon das ein oder andere gelesen mit nicht meine beste und Lieblingsstrecke. Das heißt, es wird auf jeden Fall spannend werden. Nebenbei werden wir hier mal ein bisschen aktualisieren. Ja, gehen jetzt hier noch, werde ich jetzt erstmal hier durchgehen, noch schnell die Ranglisten durch, die Platzierung, während wir hier noch abwarten. Ton habe ich auch noch mal ein bisschen angepasst. Ich hoffe, das funktioniert. Bin noch ein bisschen am Kränkeln. Ich hoffe, das ist auch nicht so dramatisch. Ansonsten fangen wir an mit den Konstrukteuren. Wir haben auf der 1 Williams. Sehr geil eigentlich, wenn man überlegt, wie es so in der echten Formel 1 aussieht. Auf der 2 die Racing Bulls, auf der 3 die Red Bulls, auch immer sehr schön am Fighten. Das finde ich auch sehr gut, dass die hier wirklich sehr lange schon sehr nah aneinander sind. Auf der 4 haben wir McLaren, auf der 5 den Haas, was ich auch sehr schön finde, dass Haas hier auch echt vorne dabei ist. Auf der 6 sauber, Grüße gehen da raus. Auf der 7 haben wir Aston Martin, auf der 8 Ferrari, auf der 9 Alpine und auf der 10 Mercedes. Eigentlich auch krass. Mercedes auf dem letzten Platz. Das ist heftig. Das ist wirklich heftig. Ansonsten die Fahrer, habe ich ja angeteased, wir werden einfach das aufteilen. In der nächsten werde ich das dann im Browser einblenden. Die Community hat an sich auch schon ein sehr schönes Standings-Dingens. Das muss ich nur irgendwie gucken, dass ich das irgendwie hinkriege, ohne dass das immer das Bild wegtappt. Werde ich auch nochmal checken. Ansonsten hier die Fahrer, wir werden die ersten 3 noch mitnehmen, ansonsten gehen wir dann ab P10 runterwärts. Auf der 1 CHARLDINHO immer noch sehr, sehr stark dabei. Scotty auf dem Weg auf jeden Fall, den habe ich jetzt hier noch nicht mit auf dem Schirm, aber der ist auf jeden Fall auf dem Weg. Auf der 2 MASSEY und auf der 3 den Host im McLaren HRF1 Chris. Wo ich mir denke, er ist eigentlich gar nicht immer vorne dabei, aber er hat schon scheinbar viel Punkte mitgenommen und ist im Prinzip auch immer soweit sauber unterwegs, dass er vielleicht auch immer noch mal ein bisschen mitnimmt, was Zeitstrafen angeht, dass er da immer noch mal einen oder anderen Platz gut macht. Ansonsten fangen wir an mit der 10 BOWDEN, 11 haben wir Fatal, 12 Cummins, die 13 DBOM im Aston, auf der 14 haben wir LISTAEGG, auf der 15 haben wir X11, auf der 16 haben wir WPUI, die 17 hat Blink, auch ein neuer Fahrer. Die 18 hat BODUC, die 19 hat Aaron und unser Monsters ist auf P20. Ja, Punkte technisch sind die Fahrer jetzt nicht weit auseinander. Also P17 bis 20 ist noch ein bisschen, kleines Gap. Aber ansonsten sieht es ganz gut aus, was da jetzt alles angeht. Also auch von, sagen wir mal, P9 bis P15 sind es noch punktetechnisch echt nah aneinander. Wenn wir dann nochmal gucken, vielleicht werde ich es auch im nächsten Livestream schon nochmal einbinden. Bin mir noch nicht so sicher. Ansonsten warten wir jetzt natürlich, bis reingeht ins kurze Qualifying und dann in die 36 Runden in den Niederlanden. Und ich würde sagen, jeder nochmal aufs Klo, nochmal was zu trinken holen und so weiter und so fort. Und ich gehe jetzt nochmal mit unseren englischen Zuschauern die Standings durch. So, mates, we have the standings. I got it in front of me on the German side of this cast, of this commentary. I got the information done. So we have the standings from the constructors and the drivers, of course. The constructors, we got Williams on the first, the Racing Bulls on the second, the Red Bulls on the third, McLaren on P4, Haas on P5, Sauber on P6, Aston Martin on P7, on P7, and Ferrari on P8, Alpine on P9, and Mercedes, unfortunately, on P10. The last place for Mercedes is a thing I don't like to read and to speak, if I'm honest. So, the drivers, we got CHARLDINHO, MASSEY, and the HRF1 is on the first 3 places. There is not much movement in there, and I think Scotty is now on P5 or 6, so he is on the attacking side. And so, like the last time I teased it, we separate the standings from the drivers. So we check it out from P10 to P20, and the next stream on the, let's say, in the future we will have the standings from the community itself. So they got a good standings view. It's just a little bit weird to implement it in the stream. So I will check it out and then we will see it. Back on the standings, we got BOWDEN on P10, Fatal on P11, the Cammons on P12, DBOM P13, P14 with LISTAEGG, P15, X11, WPUI on the 16th place, Blink, the new driver, on the 17th, and or we make it later. BODUC on P18, P19 got Aaron, and on the 20 under our monsters with the last place, and of course our Ali Jelly. I think he's here. Let's check it out on the driver list in the game. Nope, he's not there. So we got a new driver, IKEA been back. That's a new name, and Let Joe 7, also a new name. Jameson 45609, also a new name. So we got 3 new drivers on the grid, on the track, and a few drivers not on the track. Fortunately, we got Scotty here. It's the man I want to see how he drives on this track, and if he earns some points. So then we will wait for the start. I'm a little bit ill. This just as an information. So my voice is a little bit, is a little bit weird and not so good. But I hope it's okay to have it on this race. Of course, 36 laps are not. It's not a short race. Of course, it's not a long track. But also 36 laps is much for the concentration. And also, of course, I got this track on Tuesday on my league race. So I will check it. I will check it out. This race a little bit detailed. To get a little bit of lines and tips for me on Tuesday to be able to have a better race with a better time. And we will wait for the start of the short qualifying. Habe ich euch auch nochmal Zandvoort natürlich auch für mich am nächsten Dienstag in der Liga, wo ich mitfahre, aktiv. Ist das für mich natürlich auch am nächsten Dienstag die Aufgabe. Ich hoffe, hoffe ich wirklich, heute ein bisschen vielleicht einen Linientipp oder so, einen Bremstipp zu kriegen. Von den einen oder anderen Fahrer, wo ich auch weiß, die haben die Fahrhilfen aus, weil ich ja eben ohne Fahrhilfen fahre in der Liga. Das wäre natürlich nicht schlecht. Da kann ich heute nochmal gucken und dann muss ich natürlich morgen auch dementsprechend üben. Wie ein Irrer. Aber ja, haben wir schon irgendwie hinkriegen. Ansonsten so ein bisschen mitfahren, einfahren. Das ist halt auch die erste Liga meinerseits. Da muss man auch ein bisschen Routine aufbauen, auch wie die anderen Fahrer reagieren, kennenlernen, ist da auch immer schwierig. Deswegen verstehe ich auch manchmal, wenn hier mal kleiner, ja, so eine kleine Berührung einfach ist. Das ist nicht so dramatisch, wenn es wirklich nur eine kleine ist. Also viel mit einschätzen, sehen und so weiter und so fort. Wenn du nicht gerade wirklich jemanden weghaust, finde ich, ist es okay. Oder halt wirklich mit Absicht reinhältst. Wir haben auch sehr, sehr witzige Memes im Discord-Chat, bevor es losgeht. Ist jedes Mal eine Freude, das ist sich reinzuziehen. We got very funny memes on the Discord chat. It's very good to have it before the race, to check it out and laugh a little bit. And Scotty is on the rush. He wants to start. Everybody's in, and he say he wants to start. And we get 19 drivers. That's interesting. Very interesting. Ja, Freunde, 19 Fahrer. Das wird spannend heute. Das wird richtig spannend. Also ein paar Kurven bei Zandvoort sind schon schwierig, Side by Side. Gerade erste Runde, Reifen noch ein bisschen kühler. Bremsen noch ein bisschen kühler. Das wird spannend auf jeden Fall. Aber ich finde es auch jedes Mal geil, wenn man das sieht. Wirklich hier, die sämtlichen Nationen sind hier am Start. Das ist Gaming. Wenn die Welt so wäre, wäre natürlich richtig geil. Also for you as information, it's for me, it's a pleasure. It's a good thing to see all of this racers from different countries, from different parts of the world, all here have fun on the track. If the world would be this in this scenario, this would be great. And oder Savas, erstmal Servus, wie man beitreten kann in Discord. Links sind immer in der Videobeschreibung unten drin. Da einfach in Discord rein, anmelden, bam, boom, fertig. Ich glaube, jetzt ist ein bisschen knapp noch mit Beitreten. Aber ist jeden Sonntag. Ist hier ein Rennen. Ich denke mal, für nächsten Sonntag kannst du dich da locker noch anmelden. And we start in a short qualifying. Let's check it out if the audio is good in the mix. And the host Chris got some informations. The stewards are watching for the new drivers. I told it, and we got a few new drivers here at the track. So Crazy KVP, Ikea, let Joe and James are 4 new drivers. And all drivers got the was Hinweis auf Englisch? It's a thing they called directly. They see you. My English. It's long time ago. My English teacher was not so great. But anyways, first drivers on track. Aston and the Haas following. Hope the audio is great. Otherwise I will tune it a little bit higher for the race. And we will have the track map. It's a very difficult corner here with this harsh angle. And now we see the in-lap. Got first yellow. First yellow flag in sector 3. And I think I will set it a little bit louder with the brake before the race. Oh, very close on the inner green. And with 1.09, a very great time. A very great time. I got a 1:14 at my first practice laps. I got no aerodynamics and no engine brakes at it. So I think a second or maybe 2 I would be faster, but this is a 1:12 and he got a 1:9. It's a very good lap for the first lap direct. Ja, hier auch. Ich habe eine 1:14, natürlich ohne die Motorbremse eingestellt und Aerodynamik perfekt zu haben. Da auch nochmal vielleicht 2 Sekunden schneller, aber mit einer 1:12 ist er hier auch, oder sagen wir mal, er ist ja auch knapp bei einer 1:9, sagen wir mal 1:10. Muss auf jeden Fall auch noch 2 Sekunden rausholen bis Dienstag. Irgendwie schon gelesen, hier die Jungs fahren mit einer höheren Aerodynamik. Hatte eine niedrigere. Aber man sieht schon deutlich, überwiegende Teil der Kurven brauchst du mehr. Das heißt, da lieber da nochmal schauen. So. Let's see the host in the McLaren. Do some work. And a new driver let Joe direct with a fast lap on P1. I have to keep attention to not say Fat Joe. This was a rapper on the 90s. That you're thinking that's in a bad way. Ooh, harsh, very harsh braking, very heavy braking on the front. I think he got a 56 or 57 on the brake balance. Maybe I will drive in this league in the future. Maybe I drive it in this league in the future. I would be at the first, I would say the first 10 or 15 without doing a setup and a lot of practice. Ist für mich tatsächlich eine Überlegung wert, hier mal vielleicht in Zukunft eher mal mitzufahren. Da bin ich halt, ohne großes Setup zu machen und trainieren, bin ich im locker P10, P15. So in der Drehe, wenn ich mich danach anstrenge, sind sogar gleich die ersten 10 da auch noch mal drin. Also da schon die Überlegung. Aber wo ich jetzt mitfahre, das sind halt wirklich, ja, das sind Leute, die fahren halt den ganzen Tag, jeden Tag. Naja, da ist man halt langsamer, das ist ganz klar. Ich habe halt nicht die Zeit, den ganzen Tag zu fahren. Ja, gerne nochmal jung. Jetzt nochmal 16, ich würde völlig durchdrehen. So, gucken wir uns nochmal den 9, den Ferrari an. Ja, bin back. So, and not to be arrogant. The thing is, we all have not this time as we are 16 years old. I would give my left egg to be 16 again at these times. And at the league where I'm driving. We join again. Internet Germany. That's all I can say. Hey, a lot of money for nothing. So we got it fixed. We got no big changes, but we got 6 drivers with a 1.9. Very good. Another couple of drivers with a 1.10 and then 1.11. That's great. That's great. That is great. For me, we have the time. I will make this a little bit louder. So maybe a plus 9 dB. Maybe we're gonna check it. keep this view, man. Keep it. I think maybe one or two more. I will save this then for the future. So we can keep this view and keep the settings. So we have a stable quality. And of course, let's get into it with another new driver, JAMSAW. Riding back in the pit. Ooh, I saw it right. The LISTAEGG. The donut. Alright, then we check F16. Driving back. And let's check another lap with Chris. And we got a British league, so I will make it a T. This would be great. Maybe my wife hears it. Makes me a T. That would be not great, it would be awesome. And we see also very low cars. There are not much space. Now the first angry comments get into the Discord. First mate got to stop his run. He was purple on the sectors. I think maybe his brake balance is a little bit too far on the front. So made it at a soul on the Zorba. Let's do this. Let's get a 0.2 on. So I will mute myself and make me a T for my nose. and all that stuff. I will be back in a minute or two. Choose Greg Stars because he drops the information. He was purple on the sectors. But let's check if he gains, if he can do it a second time. Then we got some issues here. My internet is a little bit broke, I think. It rain, ja, Regen, auch nicht schlecht. Dann wird es auf jeden Fall noch spannender als eh schon. Bei der ersten Runde. Bei den exciting First Lap. Und das Rain. Some trash talk here at the channel. And a wish of good luck, and I hope everybody gets some luck. Minimum for the first lap. And of course we got no formation lap. It's bugged, so we skip it. I think we skip it also in the next races in the future. Just as information. Wir haben ja immer noch eine verbuggte Einführungsrunde. Die werden wir wahrscheinlich auch in Zukunft skippen, einfach wird übersprungen, damit es da nicht auch nochmal einen Restart gibt. Also sonst hängen wir morgen noch da und haben alle Bärte. Got some organized crime here. If you don't get a few pounds. So, we're starting in. Everybody get a good start, I think. It's very, very, very heavy on this rain. Ooh, one touching, two touchings. Two touchings. And very, very good here, side by side, and another Scotty also in it. Awesome, the awesome first lap, I would say. Now it's a little bit gapped. And CHARLDINHO brings it to the limit too much, but he catched it very well. Ja, also das war jetzt ein guter Fang auf jeden Fall. Also das Chapeau. Das schaffen nicht viele, das Auto noch abzufangen. No many drivers. But this skill to catch this. Now he will attack Scotty. He defends very well, let Joe far away. The profit of this incident from CHARLDINHO, and also gets the fastest lap. We got a little bit of, if I was Scotty, I would take the inside, the inner line, to avoid this, to defend the oversteer from CHARLDINHO, the oversteer, the overtake, I mean. Ja, ich wäre innen geblieben an seiner Stelle. Da musste mehr abbremsen, das muss er aber auch, weil er eben auch nass ist. Bringt ihm die Außenlinie nicht, so kann er ihn rein und du kannst jetzt nicht mehr reinsteuern. Das ist halt, das ist dann scheiße. So. Let's check the times. BOWDEN also in a good position to overtake. IKEA also in a good position. Get a yellow flag. One Mercedes driver. And I think VXHUNTER. Yes, I think a little accident here was happened. Let Joe with another fastest. And now the time's getting a little bit away, I think. Not many have a good position, I think. Here, Drag Stars and Crazy AVP in a good position both. And now IKEA also in a good time gap to make it happen. Hier wird es jetzt gleich spannend, glaube ich. Another driver, also in the time. It's very exciting here to have all the 4 drivers, now 5 drivers. Under a second behind. Now we got in front of also a few drivers. Chris in F16 with a good gap. Now CHARLDINHO after his little fail, it's the fastest. Very close here from F16 to his mate on the brakes. It's got it very close to VOLUNGIS. Also Greg Stars on the P15, also with 02, 03. Very close to Crazy on the Ferrari. Now LIEKORIUS also 05, 06. And we got a sector. Yellow sector, I think Aaron Ronaldo. But the first 3 gapped it very well. Late braking on Scotty. Yeah, check LISTAEGG. Just taking the auto in the side. He stays behind. Stays out and keeps the pace to overtake another time. Also here in it, and we see clearly the 2 Mercedes drivers and Hunter, and also Greg Stars very falling down on the list, and BOWDEN gains 9 He's just very, very good. Now let's show with another fastest. Now CHARLDINHO got another very good opponent to deal with. And now Scotty another time. Very close. A little bit uncontrolled on the gas and the exit on the corner. Keep also an eye of LIEKORIUS and Greg Stars, LISTAEGG, also very close. And now here on the inner line, and a little bit late on the gas, I think, and then too heavy on the gas. He can make it. If there's nothing getting wrong here. First look, that would look so healthy on the first look. One of the McLarens get in the inner line, but a little bit too far away. Another slippy movement. Too heavy on the brakes here. Saw it clearly. The two Haas drivers changed positions. Oh, very close. Very close. And another time slippy on the exit. Falls behind with this. Also can clearly see it. I think this will get in a few laps. Let's check BOWDEN with another Aston driver, DBOM. Also on the gas, ready to overtake. Very close, late braking, blocking. Internet also a little bit bad. We got some frame loss. All you got to do with the wets or in the medians in the first laps is to defend. Brakes of the opponent are in a bad shape as yours, then it's okay. He cannot do more or much more. Then we got a standing Ferrari. Crazy. Got a little circle on the wet track. Now let's show with another fastest. And here the line. Back midfield. Scotty also close behind, still close behind VOLUNGIS. The pressure is real for him. He makes one mistake That's the thing with P4 for him. Also with the two McLaren drivers, I don't know if there are a team, a real team, or there are some tensions and each wants to have the points. And of course we didn't have a pit there, a manager and this stuff. Drivers have to communicate it before the start. There are some strategics. Ooh, that was bad for Scotty. Now it's the thing also for Scotty, if he keeps this long time so close and you got one fail braking or another mistake. This is a hard thing. Now he got the 07, 06. Ooh, that was close for the two Haas drivers. Had a crash. Lecture with another fastest. He improves his time in each lap. Ooh, very good maneuver. And he takes the place. P8 for Bowden. And now DBOM. Ooh! Another leg. For the first thing, it looks like he brakes definitely too late, but all fine, all fine. Now Scotty still behind 03. Now close behind Volungis. And now a little drift here. Also LIEKORIUS now on the tagging side. His mate Bowden is... Ooh, and now we got a touching. A little touching. Steering was a little bit too heavy here. I think he don't want to make... He don't want to make this for him too easy. Er wollte ihn mir einfach nicht so einfach machen, denke ich, und hat dann einfach nochmal reingehalten. Das ist aber auch normal, das ist menschlich. Hier, another time. Na, jetzt wird spannend, wer hier wirklich durchhält, wer es mehr will. Who wants it more? Who wants it more? Also Greg Stars here with the attack on the Racing Bull with the Alpine. 0-2 behind. Now we got a little graphic bug, but it's okay. But for me the good thing is we got no punishment. At this point, it's very good. We got rain. It's a wet track, so that's a very good thing. Ooh, that was a little bit too heavy here, I think. We hear it. And now Scotty. Both of the drivers. Both of the drivers, but both catches it. It's got a little bit better. Sorry. This was awesome. Now F16 have the profit. That's the P5. Now you have to be focused. That was a heavy thing for both drivers. This was a scary second. That was a scary second, definitely. Now Craig Stars and LIEKORIUS. LIEKORIUS also behind, close behind for a few laps. But it's not enough. It's not enough. So now we got this little group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 drivers still close behind to each other. On this difficult corner here, and both got swinging on the exit. At the exit. Now we got a little fail from the bad. And now we got a fail from Craig Stars, unfortunately. But well, it's the thing. It's the thing. The tire's not in a good shape. We have at 14. It's not. One driver got a change now. We had the first change. CHARLDINHO in the box. I think he takes another Inter. That would be the best choice, I think. And I think the other drivers, yes, I think the other drivers make this stop too. Got another one. And here a very heavy crash on this corner with the IKEA bin back in the Ferrari. His wing is damaged a lot. You see it. There's a whole piece of the left side of the wing. It's gone. Now we have 0 downforce on the front wing, and he gets to change his wing, and I hope he changed it at the menu. So it changed it really, and now 10 seconds. That was clear. I only thought why it's not braking. I think the same damn thing as I got, because they didn't change the wing. You have to set it on the menu. The change, you will set it on the menu. Otherwise, they don't change in the pit. I got it on the last race on my own, so that happens one time. But unfortunately, unluckily, of course, definitely. Now we check the boxes, the stops. After that we check the field again, I think 3 or 4 laps, and the field sorted like it was before. With maybe a undercut or something. And this was a classic oversteer at this corner. You can't make the wheel too open. You make the wheel too open, it got your diff too open on the off gas section, then it would be happen. Then do nothing again, and then we got a safety car. A virtual one. Crash was not so heavy, I think. Not taking a long time. Also for us to have it stops for a short time. So we can check it another 10 seconds. It's a very heavy thing. For me, I can say I brake very fucking early. Because this 10 seconds, you don't want to have this 10 seconds, if I'm honest. So, of course, if you got a second or two more because you're braking too early, it's definitely better to have this 2 seconds against this 10 seconds on the racing time. That's not so good. That is not so good. And then, of course, you have to keep it in mind. The tires are fresh. You have to warm it. Also, more warming for the wet tracks. And we got a Scotty. What's he doing? What is he doing? Don't tell me he got the mediums. He got the mediums. He's insane. He's insane. But he got mediums. Is there another driver with mediums? Nope. It's a single driver with mediums on it. Why? It was a fail. It was an opportunity for him. I don't know. Mit Mediums hier zu fahren ist schon, das ist schon eine Nummer. Also da weiß ich nicht, was ich jetzt dabei dachte. Er ist auch der Einzige, er wurde ja auch konsequent überholt. Das kannst du nicht machen. Also das ist viel zu nass. Das siehst du doch. Klar hast du hier einen kleinen trockenen Streifen, aber das bringt sie doch nicht, ja, ganz ehrlich. Also hier, guck dir das an. Das geht jetzt hier 07, 08 gleich auf eine Sekunde hoch. Das kannst du vergessen. That was not a good decision from Scotty. That's definitely not this. But we see this dry lane on track, but it's not enough. We have it with the mediums, and he gets it. He changed it. Now we have to brake, limiter, and now he loses a lot of time because he. I mean, it's a lot of respect for his balls to do it, but that was not smart. That was definitely not smart, but definitely respect for the balls. We give him a try on the mediums, but I think he feels it on the first corner. That's not best choice. So I think the stops will maybe the half of the grid at the stops, and now yes. It's difficult to get. You get this fear, you get this nervosity from P4 or 5 to P30 limits, and another change from the tires. Now you have to be focused and concentrated and keep warm and not make mistake because the tires are not warm. It's another round, and you can go a little bit faster. Now we get another driver got the stops, and I think in the next few laps other drivers getting their stops too. Because the tires are off. 19 laps, they are definitely off. I think the duration of the tires of the Inter is 15 laps with a good shape, and then you get bad shape from round or from lap to lap. That's for sure. And it's heavy. It's really heavy to have this. To have these times. Check this. You got Let Joe and 4 or 3.5 seconds behind is CHARLDINHO. And another 23 seconds behind is MASSEY. That's a heavy gap. I got another sector, but no safety car. I think a little issue, a little fail on the track. No crash or something. touching. Too heavy on the gas. Then take the higher gear, mate. Take the higher gear. Back here, that is third, here in the third. Then you have not have this, you can keep it in the third and then you get out of the corner, it's direct shifting in the fourth. But this red track ist only for me analyze. Ja, natürlich muss ich ja auch gucken, wie es macht, wenn es regnet. Und ich da auf jeden Fall im höheren Gang bleiben, beim Exit gleich nochmal hochschalten, dass da eben nicht wegrutscht was. Ja. Ansonsten sehen wir die Zeiten, sie sind halt wirklich sehr weit auseinander, das muss man einfach sagen. Gerade jetzt nach den Stops natürlich, das war auch sehr knapp. Mit Streckenlimit ja auch wieder sehr knapp. Ranfahren und ranbremsen, das ist schon heftig, was der BOWDEN hier macht. Gehen wir zu WOLUNGIS in View. Ja, halt auch nur mit einem Schnitzer, das war auch krass, muss man sagen. Also der war schon heftig. Aber auch sehr gut abgefahren. Er bleibt im dritten, geht dann direkt im vierten. Er hat ein bisschen spät im vierten, hätte man noch früher machen können. Aber er macht es halt auch so, wie ich sagte. WOLUNGIS. When he gets back on the track, but he gets definitely overtaken and lose some definitely speed. He needs to get and be able to make it, but braking was the thing now. Maybe he got a luck now. Nope. WOLUNGIS a little bit away. And BOWDEN takes the inner line very well. And if he that was too much gas on the depth of the street. There was a depth, little one. And Hunter got 10 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. Also this corner in the rain is meh. And they played with the steering very well. Got it from 180 to 330, 360. Now I got a 310. Degrees. You'll be able to feel it, but don't overcrease the angle. Now we got here side by side. Started with an overtaking, it's back on P9, very good. It makes me happy. It's really unfortunately with the mediums. With this thing. Ooh, what? Joe with a DNF. Also very unfortunately for him, he got the fastest lap and all that stuff, and now he gets a very hard crash with the total damage. Now we got 4 drivers with a DNF. At lap 23. And it's getting into a safety car. There's some tire change from MASSEY and from BOWDEN and from Chris and from WOLUNGIS and from F16. All drivers changing the tires another time. Ah, very unlucky, mate. Very unlucky. Also, this double stop from McLaren was also very risky. Oh, it's hard to say if you are a German. And of course, we got LISTAEGG with a drive-through penalty. Or a penalty. Do my best. Ich gebe natürlich in Englisch mein allerbestes. Ich könnte aber auch auf Deutsch mal einfach mal nicht Hochdeutsch reden, sondern wirklich mal im Thüringer Dialekt. Vielleicht ist das ja auch mal was. I don't think the rain's getting away. I think we have the next laps also in rain, in the whole race in rain. So now the first drivers on the safety car, I think, just a few meters. Also this tightens the driver field again another time. Make it a little bit exciting for the last rounds or last laps. Where's the safety car? Thought it would be in the first sector. But maybe next lap, first sector. Maybe the safety car is not more on the track. That's also a thing. It's a known bug with the safety car. So we lost 10 laps, safety cars in, so we got no safety car anymore. Safety car on the left side is not up to date. So then we have a little fight here from Hunter and DBOM, and a little fight from MASSEY and BOWDEN. 06, but Hunter here is closer, so we take this look. And also Scotty behind Crazy KVP under second, and Crazy KVP with the time on top. What's this? This ghosting. And now we got the off track. I think it's DBOM, yes, it's DBOM. Late braking, I think. A little bit too late. A little bit. So everybody is over a second except LIEKORIUS and Massey. Or is it a little bit closer, so we take a look. The difficult corner. Very good line. Outside, outside, and then here on the curb. Heavy braking. Very heavy. And really makes it. It's close, it's close. Another time very hard on the brakes here. Very hard. So we got the last 6 laps. After this lap. And let's check Massey, also behind. Close behind. And it's heavy to have all the, well, not all, but 3 or 4 from the new drivers with the DNF. And a yellow flag. One of the Mercedes drivers, or the Mercedes driver, it's only one. Ronaldo, 1, 2, 3. And now Chris, 0-2. And shout out for Bowden to Bowden, fastest lap. Oh, F16, mate. 10 seconds. LIEKORIUS defends very well. LIEKORIUS very good on the defend. It's overtaking very hard. And Massey at the box for another tire change for the last 5 laps. The tire change, interesting. Very interesting. And this makes me mad also at my league if someone drives through you already. If you drive in VR, it's definitely bad. It's damn ugly. Very, very bad, but they have it also. if we have a blue one, you would be ghosted. Ja, bin ich auch wirklich scheiße mit diesen Ghosten, muss ich jetzt mal so sagen. Also das habe ich auch in meiner Liga, wo ich mitfahre. Das ist gerade, wenn du in VR fährst und da fährt einer durch dich durch, das ist extrem eklig. Aber so ist das nun mal. And of course, if Volungis makes it, it's the P3. And he earns it, definitely. It was a good job. But they are also getting another tire change. Now it gets overtaken. It's a little bit late. At four laps, it's a little bit late. I would do it at lap 30. Got 6 laps. You got 1 lap as a gap for the pit stop, and then you got 5 laps for use the tires. I got one driver slippy. I got MASSEY. It's a little bit sleepy here, or BOWDEN was a little bit sleepy here at the rear of this view. Ja, ist wirklich spät, also ich wollte es wirklich in Runde 30 nochmal wechseln, da hast du dann wenigstens nochmal eine Runde für den eigentlichen Wechsel. Und dann hast du noch 5 Runden Zeit, hier hast du jetzt 4 Runden, musst du jetzt eine Runde noch warm fahren. Hier hat einer sogar noch Softs. Ja, selbe was der Scotty versucht hat, same as Scotty did. But now with a more sense, it's not raining anymore, the track is a little bit dry, but not definitely 100% dry. But the soft ones can do a little bit better work. But I don't know if he has something from it, because 3 laps is not much. The gap is very, very heavy, it's 5 seconds. And we see it at the time. It's not getting this faster. Now another yellow flag from one of the Haas drivers. And we see it clearly 5-4. Then he gets another straight, he's also at a 5-4. And he gets a 5-5, 5-4, 5-3. Now he's getting a little bit faster, but keep it in mind, he got 3 laps. Now he's by 5-1. Let's take and analyze this change. So you can have it real to real if this makes a difference. And I would say if we do this earlier, that makes a difference, but not at 3 laps. I got a 5-6. And a 5-8. And he's slower than with the Inters before, so not smart. I think the other drivers done the same, but Volungis made, if you got the Inters on, till the race ends, you got the P3. That's the thing. Because every driver struggles with the mediums or the soft ones after the wet. Needs to have 2 or 3 laps to be focused with the new tires, and then the race is over. I'm absolutely convinced with that theory I made here. And the gaps are so big, there's not overtaking. Can't imagine if someone smashed into the wall, maybe there's some overtaking, but times The time gaps are big, very big. Now we got another internet fail from Internet Germany. Alright, then let's check the last. Ooh, a new fastest from BOWDEN. Very good. That's a sign. P7, aber P7, but the fastest lap. Ja, Freunde, P7, aber nochmal die schnellste Runde. Das ist natürlich auch geil. Nun gehen wir hier natürlich wieder ins Cockpit in der letzten Runde. So, we get into the cockpit with the P1 for the last lap, like we always did. Take all these things off and enjoy. Last lap in Zandvoort from the Grand Prix in Netherlands. With some oversteering and some heavy driving. Wenn das Rennen jetzt noch weitergegangen wäre in die volle Länge, dann hätte ich jetzt auch nochmal die Reifen, die Mediums umgewechselt, aber so bei 6-3 Stunden nicht. Race taken a few more laps or the full length. We'll change the tires too, but at this few laps it doesn't make sense for me. But congrats for checkered flag P1. Now we got CHARLDINHO on the P1, LIEKORIUS on P2, and the Coast Chris on the P3. Well done, well done. Unfortunately for the 4 drivers with the DNF, with the crash, and of course unfortunately for VOLUNGIS and of course for Scotty, but I would say definitely Scotty. Maximum thumbs up and respect for the X. With this action so early for the change to the mediums. It takes time, but it's alright. It's alright. So, for all of the people who watched it, if you join, if you want to drive or something like that, the infos are in the video description down below on the video, so you can check it out and join if you want. And I would say we see us on the next Grand Prix on next Sunday. I wish you a good evening and I'm out. Freunde, wenn ihr auch mit rein wollt und so weiter und so fort, sämtliche Links in der Videobeschreibung natürlich drin. Da könnt ihr einfach mal abchecken, draufklicken, bam, boom, seid ihr dabei. Ansonsten sehen wir uns natürlich, beziehungsweise hören wir uns dann wieder nächsten Sonntag, wenn es weitergeht. Und ja, Freunde, würde ich sagen, wie immer, macht euch noch schön. Hier wird jetzt noch abgefeiert. Da bin ich erstmal raus.